You know, every now and then this happens. I actually did a test and the video played, and now it's not wanting to play. So that means I have to restart it again. So, and now we are recording. So it's a little early. Uh, the Grinch stole the video. Here we go. Let's try that again, shall we?
What if I were to suggest that you play a key role in the awakening world? And that you are watching this because you have heard the call. We can start right now by opening our hearts and minds. Welcome to the awakening world.
Good evening, everybody, and happy holy days. I am Love Coach Scott Thomas, and with me is Kristen Hoffman. And I want to let everybody know that I had what I really believe is the greatest birthday present I've ever received in my life. As most of you know, on Christmas Day, I turned 70. And this amazing woman spent her Christmas Day flying from New York to San Francisco to spend the weekend with me. And it has made such a huge difference in my life. Absolutely huge.
It's been so special to be here with this miraculous being who has touched all of our lives and our hearts. And I know we are all celebrating tonight your greatness and the gifts that you've given to us. But tonight is your night to receive. You always give so much.
I'll do my best.
I think you have to turn on your receivers, your love receivers. Can we see them turn on? Oh, yeah. Okay. You got to practice throughout the night. Love receivers open.
And Kristen is, of course, our co-host tonight. We have some really wonderful guests. We've got Vox Angelus is in the house. And let me add her. There she is. And she always, I mean, you know, last night at our little party that we had, the vibration was so high. And Vox, you always raise the vibration at the highest level. And one of the people who I get to have a double dose of, Hannah Bork, was with us last night. Totally exquisite music and sharing. And she's with us now online. So that's really wonderful. And also with us last night and again tonight with us. So we got both the live version and the online version of Dr. Melissa Sophia Joy. And she's going to be talking about the true nature of Christ consciousness. Also with us last night was Diara. She drove all the way down from Ashland, Oregon, which was like a 6-hour epic journey, Herculean. So it's great to have her with us. And of course, her other half of the dynamic duo, Desiree, is with us. And our beloved Omar Shar was not with us live, but he sure is with us online tonight. And so it's going to be a very musical night, actually. Almost everything that we've got tonight, almost everything, is musically oriented, including you.
Should I go to my little
You
station?
better go down.
I've got another station, so I'll be back. I'll see you all in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, make sure you turn your camera on.
I will, in
Yeah.
my mute.
And you
Okay.
mute. Okay.
I'll see you in
Well,
a
I'm gonna
minute.
go right to you. Yeah. So I'll come up a little closer just while she's on. And please do put into the chat box some of your messages. And while she's getting set up, I am going to read some of the messages that have come in. And oh wow, 25 messages. I appreciate that. I'm not going to read all the birthday messages because I'm a little shy about that. I'll read a few. Karen Eisenberg wrote, "Beloved Scott, I'm so happy you had the best birthday ever." I really did. It was an amazing birthday. We had 24 people who came, and it was just like very high vibe, very high vibe. So thank you, Connie and Andrew. All these birthday wishes. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Dorina Joy. Thank you, Eleanor Joy. Thank you, George. Thank you, Gerald, Dr. Laura. Thank you, Sophia. Thank you, Lynn and Leaf. I'm just going to say thank you, so I'm not going to read all the messages, but Lorna was with us last night. Thank you, Lorna. Sage in Minneapolis, thank you. Scotty Satori, love you. Susan Woolridge, Susan P, Dr. Laura again, Nicolette, Susan Woolridge. I think I've thanked everybody because now I'm seeing duplicates. So thank you, everybody, for the birthday wishes. And it is my pleasure to turn things over to the co-hostess with the mostess, our beloved Kristen Hoffman.
Oh, it is such an honor to be here with you in person, Scott, and in your beautiful space, bringing through some music. This first song that I will share was a request by Scott. It's from my album Rainshine. This is called Map of Souls. And I'm just going to ask you all to take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slow down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale, presence, and just slow down. This song says, take your time. It's your master plan, guiding you back home again. So as we're coming home into the heart of this circle tonight, as you're listening to the music, just feel yourself slowing down to this circle of coherence together, linking hearts, linking up in love. Here we go. Take your time. It's your master plan, guiding you back home again. As the maidens cry, tears through the veil. Take your precious time. you can offer or receive. It's the heart that holds the map of souls. So listen deep, my dears, and step by step you will find it. Just take your precious time. Take your precious time. What a gift we have to slow down with each other in this moment and celebrate our beloved brother and guide. Infinite love, infinite grace. I know we have so many gifts tonight, and I'm going to go back upstairs, join Scott, and just bathe in the goodness of this family. Love you.
Wow. Also, who just joined us, also going to be with us tonight, is our beloved Tatiana Speed. So it's going to be pretty much a music night. But I'm really grateful. Really, our one kind of full presenter who doesn't do anything musical is our good friend, Dr. Melissa Sophia Joy. And, you know, I truly do believe that it's all about the Christ consciousness, that when it was written that he said, I'm the way, the truth, the life, no man cometh to the Father but by me, he was not referring to an organization founded hundreds of years later. He was referring to the Christ consciousness. His name was not Jesus Christ. His name was Yeshua, or if you wish, Jesus of Nazareth, who attained the Christ consciousness, which is available to all of us. So that's how I've seen it for most of my life. And we're really fortunate to have a scholar with us who has studied this and has a brilliant perspective of it. So Dr. Melissa, welcome back to the Awakening World. It was wonderful to sit next to you for much of the festivities last night. And I'm looking forward to you sharing with our audience your wisdom.
Thank you so much, Scott. I'm so delighted to be here. And yes, it was so amazing. Last night, I was just talking to a dear friend this morning, and she said, how was the party? And I said, you know, the party was an example of what it's like to live in 4D, 5D reality and what our parties are going to look like in the future. Like it literally felt like the roof lifted off and we were in this field that was so powerful. And thank you, Kristen, and thank you, Hannah, for your amazing, beautiful music. And I love that song that you just sang, Kristen.
Oh, thank you. Such an honor to meet you. And
Likewise.
it truly was the next level of coming together in celebration.
It was.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm going to disappear. We're going to disappear, exit stage left, as you share your wisdom.
Okay, great, great. So when Scott asked me to show up this evening, he said to me, you know, I want to open it up to the deeper energy of what Christ consciousness is. And this energy is so palpable always, but especially during this time, because we are divine beings. And as we call energy forth, both individually and on a societal level, that energy is called forth. And what I have been told by both connecting to Yeshua, as well as through the Akashic field, Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, is that every year we go through a very powerful conduit or river of Christ consciousness. And it's typically between 12/21, December 12th through December 28th, which is tomorrow. So we're still in that Christ consciousness portal, even though Christmas has already happened. And this year specifically, I saw some of the chats you all speaking about how potent this Christ field is. And I know for myself, it has been super, super, super powerful, as well as many other people that I've talked to, not only on a personal level, but also on a societal level. Because what Christ consciousness does, at least whenever we begin to connect with it, is that it offers this huge amount of light, of love, of this field of oneness. And as this light comes in, what happens is that our being gets lit up, and that can feel amazing, but also it lights up that which has been hidden. And all we have to do is look at the news of what's been lit up over this Christ consciousness portal to go, wow, this really is lighting up a lot. And so just going to invite you just to notice what's been lit up inside of you as we have moved through this Christ consciousness portal. I know for myself, I'm actually moving into teaching more about the quantum field and our connection to the quantum field. I just recently taught a class on Akashic records. We have a whole module in this program that I'm teaching. And one of the first deepest meditations I had with the Akashic field, they said, please come back every day during this portal because we have a lot to share with you. And so every day I've been going in, getting huge amounts of this Christ consciousness energy, because this energy is really what Christmas is all about. Yes, it is about the birth of a man named Yeshua in Bethlehem that opened this portal very significantly and embodied this energy so powerfully in our world that we're still feeling the resonance of it and the living presence of this energy 2,000 years later. But also, what it's really inviting us to do is to live the frequency of Christ consciousness. It's asking us to take that next step. What does that mean for you in your evolutionary cycle, right? We're all of us who are on the path, we're constantly moving into ever increasing frequencies and cycles. And every awakened person that I know, and as well as my own experience, is that it never ends. We keep on evolving and keep on awakening into higher and higher frequencies. Because what Christ consciousness is at its very essence, what has been shared with me and what I've experienced is that it's ultimately about living in the frequencies of the law of love and the law of one. And I want to talk a moment about what do I mean by the frequencies of the law of love and the law of one. So the law of love is this divine love that never dies. It's a river of divine love. And thank you for all of your hearts and thumbs up. So it's a river of this divine love that is always here, always holding us, always supporting us, always with us. However, our ego, our negative voices, our perspectives of density, the 3D reality, whenever we get merged with it, it very often will lead us away from that because we're so tied up in what we are seeing externally or what we are experiencing or some negative relationship or whatever that is. But as we allow ourselves to literally open, to surrender, to open what I call the foyer of awakening in our true, authentic spiritual humility, what happens is that we bring in more and more of this love through our practices, through our intention, through our opening, through our surrender. This love comes into the frequency of our body as a lived experience, as gnosis. So what I mean by gnosis is the experience, and even further into that definition, clairgnosis, the intuitive experience, feeling, sensing of this love inside of us. And a lot of the work that I share in the world, we utilize this conduit of love to transform the density within us. And as this density, what we can call the false darkness, the darkness of the negative ego and all those voices are not good enough, or whatever those voices are for you specifically, right? They are transformed more and more as we bring this love as a practice over and over and over again to all the parts of us that need it. And as we bring this love, this divine love that never dies, that always is here for us, into the frequencies in our body that needs it, they soften. Our ego soften. And we open into more and more experience of the law of one. And the law of one is this law, this universal law, that we are always connected, unified with divinity, right? And as these frequencies of the density within us transform, we begin experiencing that through our awakening. Usually most people go through multiple experiences of awakening, of the law of one, of this unification, in order to really start living it, because it's so different from the energy and vibration of this reality. We can call it this dream reality that's based on the lie of separation, this dream reality that's based on duality, right? And so as we come more and more into the frequencies of unification, we begin to live the Grail mysteries. And this is one of the reasons why I really wanted to have this backdrop, because in the Grail mysteries, at the deepest essence of that, we are moving into higher and higher vibrations of Heros Gamos. If you've never heard of that, those two words before, let me take a moment just to define those. Heros Gamos, they're Greek words, and what they mean is sacred union. And so typically it is external sacred union that a lot of historians will look at, right? We'll look at the union of Isis and Osiris, for instance, or definitely Yeshua and Mary Magdalene, but also our own internal union of our masculine and feminine energies. And ultimately, at the deepest states, this union of human and divine inside of us, so that we get to live this frequency. Now, for those of you who haven't dove into the deeper sacred mysteries of Christianity, I want to open this up, because a lot of us have had some very challenging experiences of fundamental Christianity growing up, or however that was for you. For me, it was Southern Baptist. For my best friend, it was Episcopal, so not so intense. Methodist, a little bit different. Christ of Church, a little bit different, right? But all of them held the Bible as the word, right? But as many, many of us know, there were a huge amount of gospels that were thrown out when Rome took over. So let me talk history just for a moment. Right after Christ died, for about 400 years, 350 years, something like that, there was a Christ movement, which was not a religion. It was very much based on our deepest sense of the experience of God inside of us. Our deepest, and I say us because I remember actually living many lifetimes during those times. And it was a lot about the embodiment of this holy energy. We can call it Holy Spirit, we can call it Sophia energy, we can call it God consciousness, we can call it Jesus consciousness. But what happened is that Rome realized that Christianity was not going to go anywhere. And so at the Council of Nicaea, I think it was, I don't have the exact date in front of me, 372, I think.
321.
321. Thank you so much. So what happened is that Rome took over, in essence, and threw a lot of the more esoteric gospels out. The gospels that talked a lot about embodiment, they talked a lot about inner union, the bridal chamber. They talked a lot about the transformational process that allows us to ascend and descend. So I'm going to just mention a couple of quotes from these gospels so you can understand what I'm talking about. So one of my favorite quotes ever is from the Gospel of Thomas, and it actually reads very similarly to a Buddhist text. And it is a gospel that gives a lot of Jesus's sayings that were hidden from the Bible. And so here's one of my favorites. It's Logion 70, and it says, if you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not, then that will kill you. And so to bring forth what is within us allows us at the deepest levels to make contact with the divine spark that's alive within us. We can say that's alive within the core of our soul, right? And then he goes on to say, if you do not bring that forth, then that will kill you. In essence, from my perspective, when we allow fear and ego and unconscious patterns to rule our inner life, then it feels like we're living death, right? We're living in separation. We're living in this belief that we're not connected to God, to the divine, and that magnifies our suffering intensely. And I'm going to mention one more passage here, and this is actually from the Gospel of Mary Magdalene. I'm sorry, the Gospel of the Beloved Companion, the Gospel of Mary Magdalene. In this gospel, it says, unless you change and become as little children, you will not gain the kingdom. When you make the two into one, that is the masculine, feminine, the divine, the human into one. When you make the inner like the outer and the outer like the inner, the upper like the lower, and when you make the male and female into a single one, only then shall you gain the kingdom. And there was another quote in the Gospel of Thomas that's almost identical to this one. So you know this one held and still holds a lot of significance because it's really talking about the words that is used in mystical Christianity, the inner bridal chamber, or this hieroskamos, this inner union. And so in essence, the more that we step into this inner union, especially feeling, sensing, living through our clairgnosis, that we are both human and that we are divine, then what we are doing is that we are living into this field that Jesus talked about when he talked about it in Luke 17:21. Actually, in the Bible, the kingdom of God is within you, right? Fortunately, they left that, but they didn't leave a lot of the deepening understanding of, well, how do we actually do that? And so to me, Christmas is really about the deeper activation of this inside of us. What does it mean? How does it feel? Can we live it? What needs to happen inside of us so that we can not only understand Christianity from an intellectual understanding, but at the deepest levels, actually live what he was really sharing, which is this deepest embodiment of the fact that we are holy, we are divine, and we can bring that into deep relationship with our humanity. So I could go on and on, Scott, but you might have some questions. So I just want to pause if you want to just jump back in.
I think we all are resonating so much with
That was beautiful. And I love this term clairgnosis. I've never heard that. That so feels resonant at this time. And
thank you. It's one of my favorite words ever because it moves it out of the mind, right? It moves it into the living frequency of that experience. Kind of like whenever we were in the living room yesterday and you sang both songs that you sang, like I had a clairgnosis experience of divine being there. That's why I could not stop crying because it's so beautiful. Thank you for giving me the experience of clairgnosis, dear one.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel like this is the beginning of a sisterhood remembering.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your wisdom and your grace. And I know we want to share more about you, right?
Yeah. One last thought, and then we're going to go to your website because Dr. Melissa is giving us a beautiful gift. So we're going to go there in a moment. I'm a big fan of Paramahansa Yogananda, and I don't remember the exact place, but he brings up that one of the places that they kind of missed cutting out was that Yeshua actually said that Elijah had been John the Baptist in the past life. And that made it into the Bible. That made it into the Bible. I don't know where that was, but it's in there somewhere.
Yes, I don't know the actual numbers, but I remember that as well. So reincarnation is a real thing. And by the way, there's another gospel called the Gospel of Nazareth that actually talks very deeply about reincarnation. So it is a real thing.
I don't know about the Gospel of Nazareth. if people are interested in the Lost Gospels, I strongly recommend the Gospel of Thomas. Our good friend Andrew Harvey did a beautiful translation of it. And what's nice about the Gospel of Thomas is it's not stories about Jesus. It's just exact quotes. So you actually, what he actually said. And what it paints is he was revolutionary, actually, not in a militant sort of a way, but very much an activist. And so anyway, we need to do a whole show just going deeper into your knowledge and your wisdom, Melissa.
Thank you.
And we've got an abundance of amazing people tonight. But thank you for setting the stage so beautifully for us. And I put into the chat box the gift that she's offering, but I want to also show it to everybody for all the people watching on Facebook and YouTube. And so tell us a little bit about the Sophia Healing Academy and then this beautiful gift that you're giving us.
Thank you so much. So Sophia Healing Academy is a mystery school that has come on board because I've received so much information, healing information, healing experiences, deep transformative awakening experiences that many years ago I was basically pushed out of the nest. They said, okay, it's time for you to go teach. And I'm like, oh. But that's about 15 years ago. And so what I'm teaching more and more now is a modality called somatic awakening, which Break Free really opens you to. So this is a experience of aligning with this frequency of love that is connected to your higher self. In essence, your higher self is, in essence, connected to the divine. And so what we're doing is that we're, through multiple different principles and practices, we're really helping to awaken this conduit of divinity that absolutely has in its very center core this love that never dies, so you can bring it into your life so that you can soften the places that are difficult or that are hurt or that are frozen. And as those soften more and more peace, more love, more balance is brought forward. And so Break Free are 10 meditations that really help lead you through step by step so that you can have this experience inside of you. And I'm getting ready this year to launch a lot more coming into the field: Quantum Awakening, the Rose Grail Path. But this is the core. This is step one, because it's very, very difficult for us to authentically awaken when we still have a lot of the density or the negative voices or the triggers inside of us. So somatic awakening really helps stabilize that through the power of our holy divinity moving inside us.
Wow. Okay. So for those of you on Facebook or YouTube who are watching, welcome. Go to sophiahealingacademy.com/break free. I'm going to read that one more time. And of course, you're all on computers, so you can always take a screenshot of this. sophiahealingacademy.com/break free. And then click join now. I'm going to join now. I want to start doing these meditations.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And
so what you do is that you actually hit add to cart. Let's go back to add to cart. And then you'll see, go ahead and hit view cart. This is good that we're going through so everyone can see this, how to get this free. And then there will be a coupon code right there. And then the coupon code is all caps, Break Free Christmas. And so you can get that for free. I'll have that for free for the next few days, probably I would say until New Year's. And so feel free to access that. And while you're on the webpage, I also just wrote a blog about it's called The Birth That Never Ends: Christ Consciousness, Divine Embodiment, and the True Meaning of Christmas. So that's on the Sophia Healing Academy website. So if you want to go deeper, feel free to access that blog.
I've just placed my order. Thank you. Oh, what's it missing? What's it missing? It's missing something.
I'm looking too.
Please read terms. Zips in that.
Oh, so
Here
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
I
There
had to
you
do that.
go. Got to read
I
those
I
terms
had
and
to do the
conditions.
thing. Oh, and here it is. I promised to give my first male-born child to.
Nothing like that, I promise.
What a beautiful gift.
Melissa,
Thank
thank you so
you.
much. Thank you for being with us last night. Thank you for being with us tonight. And I look forward
Absolutely.
to more time with you both personally and through the awakening world.
Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. So I just want to say that I feel so harmonic and resonance and grateful to be a part of this community. I've so felt that so deeply last night. And yes, my answer is yes, 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 dear one. Let's connect more on all the levels, as well as you, Kristen and Hannah and Deborah.
Everybody.
Everyone that I
It's a
met.
love fest.
It's a
Yes,
lot.
It's a
exactly.
love fest.
All right. Thank you so much.
Much love to you.
Well, we've gone too long without an Omashar song.
We have.
We have.
And Omashar gave me an assignment, which was to give Scott birthday tickles every once in a while. So Omashar, I haven't forgotten. Wah! Little tickle. We gotta keep him smiling. So, what are we gonna hear tonight, Omashar?
I don't know. I think I'm going to write a song called The Love Bus. And yes, we're somewhere there. But happy holy days, everybody, to all of our brothers and sisters around the planet. And thank you, beloved Melissa. That rocked, because we know that Christ consciousness is where it's at. And I love hearing it from all of these different perspectives, because it just infills what my old self would try and fill in by itself. And so thank you so much. I feel enlivened, and I feel that I was at that party of Scott's last night, and so raising the roof, I felt the bathing of all of that consciousness, all of that vibration coming in. And so this song is called Love Is All There Is, because that is the truth. And here's a nice little backing, and let's see what we can do. I've got to put on some things, make myself in a cave, and people can dance if they want. What's happening now? That's right. Got to press go.
I love that there were so many people dancing tonight.
Yes.
I had to go to Gallery View to get everybody.
I know, it's
Thought that
amazing.
one more viewer dancing every show.
We've got like about 300 million people in the Zoom room. It's so cool.
It's really, really fun. Thank you, Omashar.
That was
so much.
beautiful. That was
Thank
really
you. You know, having the whole fam here is fabulous. It really is. And many of us have actually touched each other physically, so that's kind of cool. And those of us who haven't, there are in our hearts 100%. So thank you.
Well, definitely one of the, last time was a very high evening for me, obviously. And I definitely got clearly, absolutely positively, I promise we will do a Global Peace Tribe retreat this year. I promise, in 2026.
It's amazing, because it's interesting, because when you sent me the flyer for today to post, the number of the IMG flyer was 7777.
Wow.
The JPEG you sent me, and so I just thought that was cosmic, and yeah.
Wow. What have we dedicated 2026 to?
magic and mystery and
There it is.
miracles. I think we should add miracles.
Magic,
Mystery, and miracles.
Right, 3 M's. Yeah,
What do you think?
definitely cool.
Miracles, when you step into the magic and the mystery, that's when the miracles happen, right?
It is, and the 3 M's make
It's so tasty. It's delicious.
Melissa's already put it in the chat box. And yeah, we had a whole kind of download about 2026, really reclaiming the magic and wonder that we had when we were younger.
Right, the child is just itching to get out and just say, come and play again. And I'm ready. I'm so ready. I know we all are.
We all are. So that's
Inner dreamers are ready to dance
Yes.
and feel that love.
it is.
Love is all there is.
love is
And
all.
and I see finally Anasuya made it in. She tried about 15 times and it kept on kicking her out. So
Which is equivalent to how it was last night. She made it to our party last night as well. Thanks to beloved Piper Dellums. In fact, here, we're going to bring up Piper for a minute. And we're bringing up Anasuya when I find her. I know she's here somewhere.
She
I'm here.
is.
I'm here. I'm here. Woo, woo.
We know you're here, love.
We're going to
We
find
saw
her
you.
in a moment. Where are
Finally.
you?
We tried our best to
There she is.
bring.
Got it. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Hey.
My beloveds. Oh my gosh. It's so good to see you all. And to get here, like like he said, I've tried since 6:01 to get in here, but I made it. I
And
made it.
I want to acknowledge Piper. Piper last night drove all the way from Sacramento through
Right.
torrential downpour, pick up Anasuya, then come to the party, were the like the stars of the party, and then they helped clean up.
Certainly Piper was.
And then both of you were,
Yeah.
and then drove Anasuya back home and drove all the way back to Sacramento. So
Wow.
Piper, that was amazing. And also Piper, I'm always shy to say it, but she delivered a poem for me that blew my socks off.
Mm.
It was amazing.
It was one of the best things that I think any of us have ever witnessed. That tribute, not just the poem, but the way Piper sat at Scott's feet so loving. I felt you were giving an anointing, and just every word was patient and beautiful, like a flower blooming its glory. And Scott received, and just witnessing that was epic.
Mhm.
And I think all of us were reminded of what it's like to give our artistry, our artistry from the deep.
Wow.
Can we put it in the chat?
Nice
I
artistry.
put
Perfect.
it
Actually,
I mean,
Absolutely.
I think it's too long to put in a chat, but I think that Scott has driven through metaphoric storms for each and every one of us consistently for years. And to sit at his feet and to be able to wash his feet, with the anointing of words from God and ancestors and Holy Spirit and all of the love was a significant honor.
Mhm.
And, Kristen, Anasuya, all of the artists, it was pure medicine just to be in your presence, Scott, and to thank you for the way that you gift the world and the way that you heal us all and how you hear us all
Mhm.
was an honor. So I would drive through rain and lightning and thunder for you any moment of any second of any day.
Oh,
Happy birthday, my beloved. I love you.
thank you, Piper.
So
Thank you
beautiful.
so much. And thank you, Anasuya. And
Oh my goodness. I would have found a way to get there without my goddess sister Piper, but it was great that she came because we partied on the way to your house. We partied on the way back from your house. We were tempted to turn it up, because we had some selected DJ moment on the phone. So it's like, if we get it, we're gonna turn this thing up. But we didn't get a chance to do that because we were going to really partay for you, Scott, because we love you that much.
oh,
And our hearts were so full. Just thinking about being able to be there for your birthday. The ride there was joyous because we were going to be with you and Kristen. And when we got there, we didn't know how many beloveds we were going to find. At least I didn't. And how many loved people and people in squares that I never got to meet. And I'm like, oh my God, you're out of the square. So it was lovely to get so many hugs and just have so many kisses and so many like, how are yous? And get to touch people and see that they're real, like Adora, who didn't come last night, but she came to my house and brought me soup, y'all.
Oh, bless you,
Thank
Adora. That
With a husband. So I'm looking for that photo. But I have been blessed by this community in so many different kinds of ways. But to hug people is the best medicine. To laugh with people and dance with people is the best medicine. And to be able to acknowledge a saint in my midst, great medicine. Because the real invitation is for all of us to be Scottified, to welcome the stranger, to welcome the other, the person who's otherized, the person who's marginalized, the person who's invisible, the person who's voiceless. Scott has made it a gift from the heart to be radical acceptance to the all. And my invitation last night, and still is, to really be a sanctuary for everything, especially the things we don't like, because that's healing, that's medicine for us. Anything we don't like out there is a mirror for something in here. So can we be sanctuary for the other. Because God is doing it, so let us all be Scottified.
Okay, well, I've reached my limit of how much I can take in for a little bit. So thank you, Anastasia.
Brock, you can take it.
Thank you, Piper. Thank you, Thomas Shar, for that beautiful song. And I'm going to turn it over to one of our favorite presenters. I was so happy when Vox Angelus said yes, she could come tonight. Because Vox, for those of you who have experienced Vox, you know that the vibration is already high, is going to go even higher.
Wow.
Vox, you truly are the voice of the angels, which is what Vox Angelus Deus represents. So would love to hear any thoughts you want to share about the true meaning of the Christ Mass. And then if you'd provide us with the transmission, we would be so honored.
Well, it's interesting through the entire talk. I did pop a message to for free access to a transmission that I just did, which was the Sacred Sophia Christos reunion transmission. Which
Oh yeah, here it is. I'm gonna put it in the chat box.
So that there's the symbol's not there though. So I'll put it after I'm done. I'll pop it in the chat if anybody wants to print out the symbol. But it's really when she was talking about the Christing, that's really been my mission within the last couple of years, about that it's not a second coming of Christ as in this being coming. It's about a Christing that's coming from within, this revealing of who it is that we truly are, and that our true divine nature is being revealed within the human form, and about bringing heaven to earth and all of that. So my key mission is really, simplistically speaking, about teaching people or assisting people in the understanding that they are an individuation of what I will just call God within physical expression, and that we are the creators of our life, of our reality. And that when we can acknowledge and really truly know that within ourselves and create those changes within ourselves, that is when we can then be the creators of the new earth, the new world, the new way of being. And so I think that really Christmas is an acknowledgement, has always been an acknowledgement for me of something very different, of Jesus of Nazareth, but also he's always stated that all that I am, you are too, type of thing. And so that is the way that I honor the season, so to speak. And just really, I'm honoring my life in generally speaking. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And for people who are new to you, can you share a little bit about what we're about to experience?
Oh goodness, I am fully embodied as a seraphim with Elohim. We call ourselves we as one Elohim, and I sing and I speak and I sign and do all things, create art as well. I'm going into light language, art as well, in what we call the language of living light. So I do transmissions to bring in frequencies. What I work with are physical and energetic architecture. And so through the work that I do, I have the knowledge of what this architecture originally looked like, especially our divine blueprint. That is the truth of who we are. And so when I look at people or look at structures, I know what it is that needs to be shifted or changed through frequency in order to begin to create the process of change. So that is really what I do then within my transmissions as well. It is about altering frequency, changing frequency, elevating frequency within you to bring you into alignment with your divine blueprint, or what we call the holy template. And when that frequency then is altered, automatically there's a change because something has changed. So there's an evolutionary process that takes place from that point on. So that's what we do.
Wow, beautiful.
People don't know I'm shy, so I'm always like,
Well, you have such a beautiful spirit. And I just, you're one of those people that's why I reached out to you for tonight, because you really vibration. And for those of you who have not experienced Vox, stop everything you're doing and just drop in and get ready to go on a natural high.
I'm so excited.
How much time do we have?
Like 10 minutes.
Okay, thank you. sondre nereye yerena Presto punira matatundra, aria castigendre iro cucumbur, diristachiere mamma iro cucundra stura, ora, conducire songre pichunga, ara escura, cindriki, ora, no cuire per cucundra spigiura, cum, escirira tutre, kira mutre, casandre, aria to, Nirapokender mastondre hänger mot reparanor hänga mot reparanor tingetur ni hum andre gereror hum notre gere kirma motra shandre hamre kirma tur kitchendre hänger patur pakvandre hendre kapara hendre tiro Happy tour around the sun. Ti kipi tutundri spiritua pute one. Kiribiano tutungutieri. My diska truskur. Itandre itu kutristiendre kiria. We honor you, Scott. Kitetandre itu tundu. Piskutri. Live long, live healthy, live peace. Tutre. We are complete.
Go to gallery view for a moment. We just send our love, appreciation, hearts, acknowledgement for the incredible transmission. And Kristen, as your first time hearing Vox, what is this like as an angel that you are?
I feel that came from the depth of beingness, the whole being, the vessel so beautifully able to hold the transmission into this realm, which came from all aspects of divine presence. It felt I was feeling both the purest light, and I could feel the souls through the ages, the mourning, the cries, all of it in one beautiful expression of oneness. And what a tribute. What a beautiful, powerful, powerful tribute.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That was gorgeous. I feel deeply honored to have been present for this expression and transmission.
Yeah, thank
Wow.
you. And Vox is also offering something very special. Let me pause this so we don't have it start playing. Whoops, come on, please pause. Vox, tell us a little bit about this wonderful offering on YouTube, the Sacred Sophia Christos Reunion.
I had recently recorded this, and so it was like a recent transmission that I gave. And so it's a transmission of holy embodiment. So it is really about finding within you that divine union, that convergence of the Sophia codes and the Christ consciousness codes, awakening within you. So that's the simplest bit. My brain's not quite. That's the simplest. But it also comes with an alchemical a symbol. And that I don't think you have access to that with the link. So I'm actually going to put the symbol in the chat if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Want to
take people also to your website. Here it is, and definitely make sure you put in your name. And her website is her real name, or the name given by parents, or something like that. It's PhyllisDouglas.com, spelled PHYLLIS. Douglas with 2 S's at the end. PhyllisDouglas.com. And that's where you can learn more about her amazing offerings.
Singing.
Yeah, if you click the home button, it'll go to my main page. Yeah.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go. There you are.
This is my old website, so I am actually I've been in the process for a couple of months creating a like an online sacred space, and it will be up soon, but it's reachable by the same URL. So.
Wow.
Vox, I am so grateful for your presence in our awakening world and our lives.
Well, thank you. I'm grateful for you, and happy birthday.
Thank you. It's an amazing birthday. I'm having a really great birthday. It makes me want to come back and stick around for another 70 years. It's very inspiring. And
Please do.
I want to acknowledge that both you and Kristen are such clear channels for spirit to flow through. And I want to acknowledge it's, in my observation, not easy for beings as sensitive as you are to be able to access those higher dimensions, to have to cope with the density of the planet at this time is not easy. And it really is amazing, both of you, to come here and to walk on the earth and to be in the density and still keep that foot in the higher dimensions and bring it through to us. you point the way, you give us the inspiration, both of you, of what's awaiting for us as we evolve. And I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gratitude.
Thank you.
I feel every cell of my being is renewed in that light that you just brought through for us. And powerful, powerful medicine. Thank you.
And I know that we will definitely see more Vox, hopefully, if we're blessed.
Hopefully very soon.
Hopefully very soon. Thank you, Vox. I am now excited. Next, Hannah.
Ooh.
Do you want to introduce Hannah?
We are going to have we are so blessed with musical gifts tonight from just divine source energy. Hannah is another incredible musician, gifted with her own transmissions. And at least the few pieces that I've heard of Hannah's thus far, every word, every expression, the stories, it's sacred medicine. And I feel these patterns that emerge that invite us in. I noticed last night, as Hannah was sharing, after a while, everyone feels called to sing. And I'm not sure what you're going to share tonight, Hannah, but I feel there's something hypnotic, deeply, that calls us back into the depths of our soul journey. And I would say, if you find yourself in the middle of this piece and you feel called to sing, and unmute, but just let your beautiful voice out as well. That's one of the things that I noticed about Hannah's music. It just calls us in to the story with her. And what a profound being. It's been an honor to get to know Hannah a bit so far and hug her in person, and looking forward to more.
Thank you so much, Kristen. Your words are so honoring, and I feel them in my heart and my whole being. And it was so good to all be together and come together to really celebrate Scott, who just loves to bring people together and honors everyone, and to sing. And I was so touched, I was so moved, and it was so meaningful to get to be in person and offer songs, and also just to get to connect. Yeah, I'm excited to be here with all of you tonight. The music, the stories, everything is so beautiful. My name is Hannah Burke, and I'm going to sing some songs that I've written. And I sing in devotion to the Divine Mother and to life, that soul journey of awakening. And this first song is a song I call Oh Ma Mère. And it's both for my grandmother, who I call Ma Mère, and for the Divine Mother, whom we are all a part of, and yeah, in honor of that spirit. Hey, hey, Mother, I hear your call. I've been singing for you my whole life long, traveling beyond the earth, I recall before my birth, you are the source divine. Ooh, hey, ooh, hey, I remember when the higher worlds created life. You were there as the sun split into the night. Close your eyes, look inside. In the dark, know you are the light. Close your eyes, look inside. In the dark, know you are the light. Ooh, hey, ooh, hey, hey, oh, my mare. Hey, hey, oh, my mare. Ooh, hey, ooh, hey, close your eyes, look inside. In the dark, know you are the light. Close your eyes, Look inside. In the dark, know you are the light.
Thank you so much. In the dark, know that you are the light.
Ah. Susan Wilbridge writes, soul singing, dear Hannah. And Carol also wrote that beautiful line, in the dark, know you are the light. Dr. Laura writes, Hannah, your song came from such a deep place. Thank you for taking us there. Melissa writes, thank you for your beautiful and meaningful songs, Hannah. Your presence and depth touch my heart and soul. Catherine writes, this song feels like a warm blanket. So beautiful comment, and even more about comments coming in. Tatiana writes, stunningly beautiful, transformative. Ayana writes, dear Hannah, your voice is so deep, gentle, and powerful. Thank you. Eleanor Joy writes, exquisite. Reverend Jeffrey writes, my body loved every note.
I loved watching Reverend Jeffrey expressing to the song. He was on the top of the screen, and I could see the joy of literally, he was dancing every note with you and every expression, and it was very beautiful. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
Mm-hmm. I do want to let people know where they can find more of Hannah. I always want to say Burke is where it's written, but it's Hannah Burke. And it's easy because it's her website. And her website is her name. Hannah, H-A-N-N-A-H, Burke, but it's actually pronounced Burke, but it looks like Bork. BOURKE.com. HannahBurke.com. And is there anything, Hannah, you'd like for people to especially know about?
Well, first, just my name is an old Gaelic pronunciation, so it is, or spelling, so it's a bit counterintuitive, but Hannah Burke is the correct pronunciation. And yeah, I offer this music in the spirit of song medicine and in devotional spaces, but I also work as an intuitive and an energy healer. I've been working in this field for a number of years, and my spiritual initiations continue to deepen and grow in service to life. And ways you can work with me are through one-on-one sessions of energy healing and intuitive alchemy readings right now.
Well, I was even hearing from a beloved this morning how powerful your healing medicine is, and just being in your presence, I can feel the gifts that you're carrying. So I highly recommend, just from the little bit I've been in your presence thus far, for anyone who's feeling that they need that support, reach out to Hannah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you both.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight and last night.
And for your big heart and your presence.
And to Joshua, love to Joshua, your beloved.
Thanks. Yeah, he's downstairs. We're here in Mendocino with his family right now. It's really nice.
Oh, good.
Beautiful.
Good. All right. We'll see you in a little bit.
See you in a bit.
Well, it's an amazing evening of music and wonderfulness.
And Scottness.
And Dorina Joy created something that I'm kind of blown away by. So I'm going to pull it up.
I'm going to read a little bit about it.
And Kristen's going to read a little bit about it here. Maybe I'll make it larger so you can read it all.
Oh,
How's
good.
that?
That's good.
Does that work?
That's good.
Oh, I
can everyone see it? I was
going to show it. Yeah. There we go.
There we go. It's beautiful. So Dorina Joy sent this tribute over to Scott and beloved Jasmine Bear's in there.
Bear.
Okay, and Dorina says, you can tell our friends that this is a visual comprehensive compilation of all possible aspects of Scott's soul journey and spirit embodiment, not only in this lifetime, but also encompassing his soul journey through the ages, as well as all future echoes from all views and perspectives, starting with the earthly, pragmatic, material, and physical, through the mental, emotional, energetic, all the way up through all dimensions and parallel realities to the oversoul and monad based on his birth details. Ooh, so this is really, it's
Yeah.
based on all Scott, down to the Scott birth details, including his astrology, his numerology reports, gene keys, Enneagram, human design chart, past life time regressions, messages from departed loved ones, especially his wife Suchi, bless her, highlights from his archetypal lessons and ancestral heritage, birth chart, and astrocartography, wisdom gathered through all his experiences, exchanges, and soul evolution. Wow, 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 big wow, Darina Joy, that is absolutely incredible that you were able to tap into all of that and bring us the gift of this image. And I can feel the encoding that has been, you can just feel even the can you bring it up so I can look at it?
I'm gonna bring up the second one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
another
did.
one.
Yeah, she
Oh
did
my
two
goodness.
versions.
There's two.
Yeah. So this is the second one.
Wow.
And I'm kind of blown away by it. I mean, this is one of the most beautiful things I've
Wow,
ever
wow.
seen or experienced in my life. I
Oh,
wish I looked like that in real life.
you,
But,
Scott, you,
anyway, it's a very beautiful exhibition.
all of the layers and the realms of you. So this is how she sees your whole shining being.
Trina Troy, you rock.
Wow.
This is really amazing. And I'm honored. And thank you for including Jasmine Bear. Thank you for including beloved Suchi. The moment I said her name, I don't know if you heard her in the back. Now she's on the bed rolling around. This is beautiful. So thank you very, very much, Darina Joy. She's not feeling well. Her voice is gone, but she's with us watching, coming to us all the way from Ecuador. So thank you very, very much, Darina Joy. An amazing gift. Absolutely amazing.
Blessings. Thank you, Darina Joy.
Well, since we talked about
Jasmine knows.
you
Jasmine
want to
Bear
grab her?
knows.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Okay.
And okay. You want to
She's gonna get jazzy. Since it's so funny that when I said Jasmine Bear, she literally perked up. She is
okay. Okay.
There we go. Yay. She is. Do I get a kiss? Do I
Jasmine.
get a kiss? Okay, there
Wow.
we go. Thank you very much. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
What a magical night.
It's a
I
magical-
think the year
it's
of
a magical
magic
weekend.
and
The
mystery
year of
and
magic.
miracles is really coming to be in every moment today.
And let's all remind each other of that. Let's really, yes, there's a lot of hard stuff going on in the world, but let's all in community, whether it's online or in person, whether it's one-on-one or in groups like this, remind each other that magic and mystery and miracles are available. Let's remember, what was that beautiful line that stuck with me from Piper's program last night?
Oh yes,
A sanctuary that we are creating a sanctuary for exiled dreams.
Exiled dreams.
For exiled dreams.
Exiled dreamers. Yeah. I also, while I'm thinking about it, I just felt her presence. I just want to call in, this is the 14th anniversary of my mother, Nancy Hoffman's passing into the other realms. And I want to send her my love and gratitude. And actually, because she passed over Christmas, it changed the way I celebrate Christmas. And for my father and I, it changed. We became more nomadic and just open to different ways. It just changed the way we celebrate Christmas. And I feel that I was able to say yes to really being here and coming to celebrate Scott because of that shift. But I feel my mother here tonight. And as Jasmine came up and we were here, I just really felt her come in. And blessings to Nancy Hoffman. Thank you for everything that you nurtured in me and your great spirit. And I feel you every time I share music. So
let's have a minute of silence.
Thanks.
And just send appreciation to Nancy for giving birth to our beloved angel, Kristen. And wherever you are, Nancy, in the great spirit realm, feel our love and appreciation for you because your daughter has changed our lives. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy
Thank you.
Hoffman. And we have another amazing one of our favorite, all of our favorites are here tonight. Tatiana Speed is with us. And we're going to find Tatiana there somewhere.
What an angelic being. And Tatiana, we have made a plan to later this evening put on lullabies for adults. And we're going to have a listening lullaby.
He's gonna put us to bed.
Yes.
Where's Tatiana?
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Gone through a few times. I can't find you.
Oh,
There you are. Yay.
Oh, I love Tatiana. Look at you, beautiful.
This has been just absolutely magical. I've actually been watching with my mama upstairs, so she sends.
Oh, your mama is so great. Lori Ann.
And she's a beautiful musician as well.
She is.
She really is. And yeah, I was upstairs. We were listening. The show's on upstairs with my grandparents and my partner. So you're in our whole home right now on multiple floors.
I love that.
Yeah, Scott, what an amazing night. Every single artist who has come on, every single person who has spoke. I'm so grateful. I just want to echo my gratitude for your being blessing this earth. How perfect that you were born the same day as Jesus. That just doesn't seem like a coincidence. You even look like Jesus, I feel like, would look if he had reached his mature, if he'd actually been able to live into his elderhood. And I feel like you're carrying some of his essence and his light and his love for our earth. And you've been such a blessing in my life, and I know everyone here. So thank you, and happiest birthday.
It is. It's an amazing birthday. It's really amazing. And to share it with you and Kristen and all the people here, and we've got a great audience here. We've had like 80 people in the Zoom room tonight. So it's like everybody kind of showed up. Okay, she wants to go down.
I know. But I think she wants to go on Papa's lap.
Just want to go Papa's lap? Okay, here we go.
I also saw a great comment that someone said, I don't know who said it, that you're the one person they could actually see being a real wizard, like guised in our world. And I feel like that is true. You truly, you carry, I love that, the drawing, that graphic that was just shown, that all the different dimensions that you exist in and that your gifts kind of like shine into the world from, and you're like a multifaceted diamond, it's just fractaling through all these different facets of your many gifts to us.
Thank you. Yeah, I just saw it for the first time when we logged on today, so I'm going to have to really study it later tonight after the show. Tatiana, has been so wonderful watching your evolution, and with your beloved Mark. And
congratulations. I saw your beautiful post about about the exciting news that
I'm engaged. Yes.
Congratulations. Just celebrating your love.
Thank you. It's a big it's a big moment for me, honestly. I never had like marriage as one of my life plans, honestly. I was raised by a very independent single mother who rocked it so hard that I was like, who needs marriage? She is like rocking this, and looks like she's so much more vitally alive than many of the married couples that I saw represented in my life. But yeah, this studying of Hieros Gamos and divine union, which was a topic tonight, that's the marriage that I want to step into, is that divine union. And that's the kind of, I want to learn more about that. Actually, I'm gonna link up with Melissa. Or I'd like to learn more about this divine union, marriage.
And
Yeah.
it looks like you're already living into that space with your
Mm.
beloved. I can tell from the way you've shared together and the way you've been supporting each other. It's very beautiful.
Mm. Yay.
Been around this album, right? You went on a journey together, and
Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's been a 2-year process creating the Lullabies for Adults album, and we worked with musicians all around the world. We assembled this. We actually worked on the app Fiverr. Have you heard of that, Kristen?
yes, I have heard of Fiverr, and I
Okay.
haven't used it myself yet, but I
I
know.
was skeptical because you never know working online people you haven't met before, but we ended up making like great friends and really finding these musicians all around the world. Our bass player is from Argentina, our string quartet we found in Italy. We got a choir from Nigeria. I mean, like it just got bigger and more out there. Like, and then it was like, wow, we can do anything. And so then we found like an oud player in Iran, and then we found like a saz player in like Turkey, and then it was just like, wow, we can literally bring in any flavor from the world. It's at our fingertips. And so yeah, that's been really magical. And Mark engineered, mixed, and mastered, or sorry, engineered, produced, and mixed the whole album. So
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Are you going to be sharing one of these pieces with us tonight?
I'll play a song for you all.
Okay, we can't wait.
Okay. I didn't have a chance to do a sound check. Can you hear the guitar?
Yes.
Okay. So, all this talk about the Christ consciousness and coming into the frequency of love and the heart, I felt called to sing this song called Warrior of Love. And I feel that is what all of us here are becoming. That is who Jesus was, as a warrior of love. And it's that warrior heart that can be love in a divided world, in a world that's coming from this space of separation, that's filled with fear, that's pulling us all the time from our center, our true north. And I feel it's a constant practice to know ourselves as that warrior of love consciousness, to come home to the heart again and again and again, and to be sparked awake, because sometimes we can forget our true nature. We can forget that we carry this power and this strength of love and this warriorship to choose it again and again. So this is called Warrior of Love. Warrior of love, do you remember why you came? Warrior of love, awaken to your true name. Set your heart on fire and let it burn. Warrior of love, we are waiting for your return. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Warrior of love, step into the light. You've been in the shadows for too much of your life. You've been training for this your whole life. Warrior of love, it's time to alchemize. Sing with me. Om Namah Shivaya. Shivaya, Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, Shivaya. Awake, hearts of love. Remember who you are and why you came. Awaken to your true name. Here on this holy day, honoring our beloved Scott, we remember who we are. The great light within us that is here to shine forth. We remember our oneness, our interconnectedness with all life, all people, all animals, all nature, all plants, this earth echoing out into the cosmos. We are heaven and earth, human and divine. We attune to our hearts and we shine. This love radiating around the world, let's pulse it into the field. Pulse. Warriors of love, activate. Warriors of love, remember. Warriors of love, awaken. Warriors of love, come and stand. Rise up, feel the drumbeat of the earth. Mother Earth is sounding her drum, sparking us awake, activating our life force energy, because there is a great dance taking place on this earth and every single one of us is needed. Activate, awake. Let this love ripple through your body, soaring through all the circuitry of your body and your energy, shining, shining. See yourself lit with gold, shining from your heart. We form a circle of love, shining forth like beacons of light. We pulse into the fabric of creation, pulse. Divine codes activating in each one of us. Set your heart on fire and let it burn. Warrior of love, we are waiting for your return. Activate, awake, global peace tribe, warriors of love.
That was the perfect song to play on this day
Yeah.
for Scott Day. It was the perfect song.
Oh, good.
I know we
Still
all felt
all
it.
of you, yeah.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Sending love and
Warrior
appreciation.
of love.
It was fun. I don't usually like open to channel, but there were so many channelers on here today that I was like, I'm just gonna see what starts to come through if I like open my mouth and start talking.
Channeled?
Yeah, that was all just
That
like,
was just a channeled song? Oh, perfect.
That's amazing.
I was like, listening to every word thinking, this is the perfect song for Scott. And it was,
Oh,
that's your song.
no, thank you.
Oh my gosh, now
Tatiana.
Scott has a theme song.
Well, let's make it a global Peace Tribe theme song.
It's
Yeah,
perfect.
we're all warriors of love.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And some comments coming in, of course. Carol Craig writes, Warriors of Love, yes, we are the ones we've been waiting for. Hannah writes, sacred feminine grace and deep devotion. Thank you, Tatiana. Susan Woolridge writes, such a gentle yet powerful song as an invocation.
Wow.
What a gift, Anasuya. And more coming in right now.
I
So-
feel like this one has to be recorded. This is
I agree.
not to put more on your recording plate, but
Oh, I agree 100%. Yeah, the Warrior of Love part, I had that one line, but like all the other words
All the
that
other
came through were, yeah, all for you, Scott. Yeah.
Well, to get more Tatiana, and she always has amazing things that she's offering. It's her name, TatianaSpeed.com. And here it is, the Lullabies for Adults album. We're gonna
Finally, I've talked about this for like a year on your show, and it's finally here.
let's get to it. And we can watch the music video. We can stream it on Spotify. Can we find it on Bandcamp as well?
Yes, you can actually. Yes.
I highly recommend Bandcamp because you can gift the artist that, in this case, Tatiana, you bestow a gift onto her in green love format.
Yeah.
And I think it's a really special way to support. Highly recommend that we can listen wherever we love to listen, but also go to Bandcamp and support Tatiana.
Thank you, beauties. I love you both so
Oh,
much.
love you. Thank you, Tatiana. It means so much to me. And please give your mom a hug for us, okay?
I'll go right back upstairs and give her a big hug.
Thank you so much.
So much love. Thank you.
We have dinner reservations. And so it's going to be a shorter show tonight, even though we have so many people and so many things happening. So we're going to go to our prayer time. There's Diara, who
The magical Diara
traveled through sleet and snow like the postman. Through sleet and snow, she would go to make it to the show. And she's back home safe, and we're happy about that. And there is, of course, Desiree. And Desiree, I think I read that you lost your dog.
Oh.
Yeah. He was just elderly and it was time, so
Yeah. What was his name?
Boomer.
Boomer. So much love to Boomer.
Tell us a little bit about Boomer.
Boomer was a very interesting dog because I really enjoyed like his human characteristics. So if he wanted something, he would actually come up to you and very gently, he would take your hand, like as gentle as can be, and just take you over to what he wanted sometimes. And I was the coolest thing ever. And he was by far my son's favorite. So he grew up with my son. He was 13 years old, so that just tells you his longevity. But man, we have so many pictures of my son just crawling over him and just using him as a pillow. And my son would spend hours just telling him how much he loved his dog, right? And so it was just beautiful. But I loved him.
Oh, if you have some photographs after the prayer time, pop some photographs into the chat box.
Will do.
Okay. Prayer time. I'll turn it over to the two of you.
I definitely want to say that last night was magical. and everyone that's here tonight was presenced in our gathering, in our celebration, and just deeply honored to be here. And blessings, Desiree, to you and your family, knowing how sweet and tender you are. Whew, so taking that sweet and tenderness in all the music, I've had a hard time staying present with just the amazing vocals and transmissions, and we're so gifted, we're so blessed. And I'm looking at all of our squares. We used to be, squares trying to fit in round holes, and now we found our place in our squares here. And I want to send again the love that we have in this room out to everyone in the universe that's able to receive even a molecule of what we get to generate here together tonight. This is life-changing. This goes into the cells of the universe, and that's a perfect cue for you, Desiree.
So just expanding that, feeling the warrior of love as well, that Christ consciousness, and just expanding this to even the ley lines, the rest of the light workers on earth, so or in spirit, and uniting that love between us all, and as we just expand that outward. Gratitude.
And I know we only have moments left. I'll tell my bridal chamber story another time, because Scott, we need to have you share your birthday wish, as you do ask all of us.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let me bring this up first of all. It already started to come true. I really, really would love for us to have a larger audience. After almost every show we do, I'm so proud of the show. And it's like, how come we don't have more people? Because I know there's so many more people that would benefit, just as all of us benefit from this, really. And it has become a church of sorts. It's become a new way of coming together, worshiping, celebrating, inspiring each other, supporting each other, feeling the sorrow when a puppy dog or a person passes, feeling the joy when there's something wonderful that happens. I mean, it really is a congregation that has formed here. And I would love to grow the congregation and attract those people that can benefit from us. So that's a big part of my desire for 2026. On a personal level, I really do want to access the most magical parts of myself. When I was younger, I had was very magical in my thinking. Definitely naive. Definitely stubbed my toe a few times out of naivete. I want to find that balance of the wise elder and the magical child within. That's a big part. And always just to give and receive as much love as possible. It's easier to give, I think, for most of us. But I've received so much love from all of you this weekend, and really always. I feel, it's I haven't been in a romantic relationship, a significant one, for about 6 years now. And before that, I always had a girlfriend or a wife. And so it's funny being single and celibate, and yet I feel so well loved. I feel more well loved than ever before. And it's because there's so many wonderful beings that I get to receive love from. So thank you, everybody. And let's grow our audience. Let's keep giving and receiving more love. Last night Anasuya was talking about the highest form of love. Divine Mother told her was radical acceptance. And I've been saying that same thing for years. People say, well, what's love coaching? And what is love? And I believe the highest form of love is compassion. And the practical application of compassion is radical acceptance for ourselves, for each other, for the past. And radical acceptance piece is a high place to live in. We're all raising our vibration together through this show, through our time together, through the love language that Desiree brings through, through DR's big, beautiful heart, through Kristen's angelic channeling, through all the unique gifts that each of you provide. So, because we're short on time, beloved Omashar has given up. He was going to do the closing song. So our beloved Hannah Burke, spelled like Bork, but pronounced like Burke, is going to close us out this evening.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, thank you, Desiree and Dio.
Thank you so much. And may it be so.
And may it be so. That's right. There we go.
I'm so touched. Thank you. Honoring Omashar. I love his music. I love his songs. And I know we all do. So I feel so full, so buoyant, so full of soul power here with all of you. It's really, truly, I lift that prayer up for your birthday, Scott, for all of us. Thank you. I'm going to sing one song in closing. This song is called Lightning Riding Daughter. Holy Mother, Holy Father, it's your lightning riding daughter from the temple of the cosmic here on earth to get it started. Light the fire, bring no water, put your ego on a pyre. Let's light up a fire of love, bringing heaven from above, right here, right now on earth. Whoa, 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 right now on earth. Whoa, 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 hi, hi, World of wonder, world of love, we bring heaven from above. Through the guide of our soul, open up and let it flow. We grow like a garden, sunlight and the water, and remember a seed of love opens with a guardian, and we must defend the life Sacred water, sacred sites, land of plenty, land of gold, land of opportunities, holds the keys, let freedom ring, let the people sing, let the river rearrange, let the people remember that God is everything and everyone, and God is love. God is everything and everyone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, whoa, whoa. Hey, hi, hi, Holy Mother, Holy Father, it's your lightning riding daughter from the temple of the cosmic, here on earth to get it started. Light the fire, bring the water, put your ego on a pyre. Let's light up a fire of love, bringing heaven from above, right here, right now on earth. Whoa, 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 right now on earth. Whoa, 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 hi, hi, hi,
Wow. That was beautiful.
Go to gallery view.
I love the image of the lightning riding daughter. So beautiful. Powerful.
And look at all those hearts flowing towards you, Hannah. A lot of hearts. Wow.
Thank you
so
for
much.
closing us in such a beautiful way. Feel the depth through your music.
I want to give a special thanks to beloved Omar Shar, if I can find him. There he is. Because he's just such a beautiful brother, and every week he does so many things to contribute to the awakening world, to contribute to my life, including nights, giving up his song, so that we could make it to dinner in time.
We love you, brother.
Thank you.
You're such a gift. Thank you for you.
And I'm going to bring up all of our guests that were with us so we can say thanks one more time to Hannah, Desiree, if I can.
And Boomer, so beautiful.
And
little soul.
yeah, we just saw the Boomer. And there's Tatiana. And I thought I saw Vox a moment ago. Let's see if Vox is still with us. There she is. Yay. And Piper.
Oh, Tatiana's mama. Piper.
That's fun. And see if Anasuya is here still. Anyway, thank you, everybody. It's been an amazing. And we've got a few things that I'll share with people on Wednesday night because we ran out of time tonight. Drina George has sent a beautiful poem and so much more. And we are going to have a show on New Year's Eve night. Vivian Chauvet is going to join us. I have a message from Elizabeth April, a New Year's Eve message. Kadejé is going to lead an evening, a special New Year's meditation for us. Omoshar will be with us, Desiree Diarra. So definitely we'll be here on Wednesday night, December 31st, New Year's Eve, to say goodbye to 2025 and bring in a new year. And thank you again, everybody. Kristen, my beloved friend, everyone.
Blessing. Such a blessing.
I feel so blessed.
Let's all just send our hugs. I'm going to hug Scott. Let's send a big, big huggle all around him. And you just have to feel it. I feel all in your arms. I feel all the hugs.
Oh, I'm going to pop.
Oh,
Pop goes to Scott.
a big, big hug of love. We adore you. And we adore you. Thank you all, family. You are such a blessing. I know we are all the blessing that we've all been waiting for. And we get to be that gift for each other. And it's really something. So,
God, know that the number got up to 84 tonight. That I checked. It was gotten higher, but I saw 84.
That is, and that's the highest we've had in
Already
a
coming
long time. So
so it's already
magic,
happening.
magic, mystery, and
Magic,
miracles.
mystery, miracles.
The
And
3M.
and just feel it. It's not just our magic, mystery, and miracles. It's all.
Oh
of
yeah,
us.
no, that's for everybody. That's
For
everybody.
everyone.
Because we are warriors of love.
Yes.
Good night,
Shining a
everybody.
light through the darkness.
Have a great rest of the weekend. We'll see you on Wednesday night.
So much